cracking.
Cake Face fam, so today is a tutorial. I am going to be showing you how I created this deep smoky eye with this nude lip. It's very nice for a nighttime look. I have a little bit of sparkle on my lower lash line, and I actually filmed this getting ready to go meet with my friend Gabby for her birthday. It's more of a traditional smoky eye. A lot of people do smoky eyes nowadays with a defined smoky eye, which is that deeper outer corner. This is that traditional smoky eye where it goes from really dark by the lash line and fades up. So I hope that you enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to join my Cake Face family, and thumbs up this video if you did enjoy it, and comment in the comment section down below. Let's get started. Starting out with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I'm going to use my Sephora 57 brush. I'm going to buff in a light layer. Today I'm going to use my Natasha Denona Star Palette. I know you guys were wanting to see more tutorials using that palette, so here I am. I'm going to buff this underneath as well, all the way around. We're going to do a gradient from really dark near the lashes and just fade it up in sort of like a round smoky eye. So I'm going to lay down a dark base near the lashes. And for that dark base, I'm going to use my Milani Supreme Kohl Kajal eyeliner. You guys know this is my bae. I'm working this into the lash line and then gonna tight line. This looks kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. We're just gonna use a brush that works well with creams, synthetic brush, and blend that out. We want it to be really dark by the lashes. I wouldn't worry too much if it's really messy, because we can always clean it up. We're gonna look seriously panda today. I'm gonna take a Q-tip and just clean up where I don't want so much. Yeah, put it back in its cage. Yeah, contain that crap. Okay. Now for the Natasha Denona Star Palette. Oh, so pretty. I'm gonna pat this guy. I'm using my Chikuhodo eyeshadow brush. It's a large, flat, natural hair bristle brush. I'm going to just pat all over the lid. Take a blending brush. This is the same one that I used for the eyeliner. Just blending the edges using little sweeping motions. Then I'm going to go back in, heighten the intensity a second time. Pat, blend, blend. I'm going to take a clean blending brush and go in with this shade here. I'm going to take this and continue to blend out those edges. Now I'm throwing in some circular motions, not just back and forth motions. The reason I just used back and forth motions before was because I didn't want to get the dark color up high. I was just trying to contain it. Now that I'm using a different shade, a lighter shade, I don't mind if it gets a little bit higher. This palette is missing like a plain cream shade, so I'm gonna grab that from a different palette. I'm going to use my Viseart neutral palette. Using that lightest cream shade, we use that for the brow bone and also to help blend everything together. Now for my lower lash line, I'm taking a little smudger brush, taking that darker shade from Natasha Denona and smudging that underneath. So the technique I'm showing you today is from dark to light. A lot of times I show you in my tutorials light to dark. So I wanted to kind of change it up. I find that it's a little bit easier and a little bit more subtle if you go from light to dark. I like to do that to build up slowly. This way is kind of like cleaning up after yourself. You get really nice high pigmentation, but then you really gotta work at blending it all out and making sure it all looks nice and seamless. Okay, so we put the darkest shade, and now we're going to go in with that second lightest shade and put that slightly farther away from the lower lash line to blend it out. And with that fluffy brush that still has some residual product on it, we're just going to blend the edges, making sure to connect the lower lash line with the shadow that we have on the upper lid. Whether or not you go from dark to light or light to dark, you're still going to want to go back into each color and add more. You're going to want to build up and just keep kind of going back and forth between shades to blend everything seamlessly. So that's just what I'm doing. I'm just taking the shades we have been taking and just going back in, really analyzing what's going on, trying to figure out where exactly things don't look like they're even and they look patchy, and then going into those areas and trying to blend them out. Again, I'm going back into that lightest shade in my Viseart palette, and you can use any shades with this technique. It doesn't have to be the shades I'm showing you. You just want to use like a dark shade, a medium shade, and a light shade. Back and forth. Now I'm going to bring some warmth into the look. So using this brush that's really nice for blending, I'm going to go in with this shade here. And I'm going to lightly dust this into the crease. Some of this dirty gold shade, and I think it's gonna match with my dress that I'm wearing today. I'm gonna go in with a small brush. This one is the pencil brush we used for the lower lash line. I'm laying this on the lower lash line. And then I'm bringing it into the inner corner. I threw on some falsies. Now I'm going to clean up some of the fallout that we have. We don't want any of that when we go in with foundation. Okay, so you guys have seen me do my complexion a million times, so I'm going to speed through this. I'm going to use my Guerlain Meteorites Primer, my Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer, my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I'm going to contour with my Makeup Forever Cream Contour Palette, and then I will do my brows, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I also used my Too Faced Born This Way concealer and my MAC highlighting pen in Radiant Rose. I also pulled out my Tarte bronzer and just did that over my contour a little bit to give myself a little bit more of a glow. I felt a little bit pasty today. For a highlight, I'm going to use Show Gold, the Extra Dimension Skin Finish from MAC. For lips, I'm going to go with my Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Iconic Nude. Now I'm going to use my NARS Audacious Raquel. It's a beautiful nude. Okay, and then I'm going to top it off with my Buxom Sugar Lip Gloss. Okay, so this is the final look. I hope that you enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, comment, and I'm gonna go run out the door to meet my friend, and I hope that you enjoy. Catch you in my next one. Bye, loves.